G'day there, podcaster. Ben here. On today's pod, we try and guess what noise you're making. Great fun in that one. Also, Aussie airline Bonza went bust today, and after hearing the onboard audio that Liam recorded, we know why, plus the return of winning concert tickets by guessing what song Liam is singing with a mouthful of food is back. Enjoy, podcaster.
Live across Australia. This is Ben, Liam and Belle's
Late Drive on Nova.
Question for you. Are police officers getting hotter, or is it just me?
I haven't been taking notice.
No.
Really? If you're a hot cop, shouts to you, because I live near a police station and then I drive past one when we come to work. And the last few weeks I've noticed all buff dudes, like all young buff dudes with full tat sleeves. One I saw the other day had a neck tat. Now, when did cops start having neck tats?
Are you sure they're not strippers? You seeing strippers? Every time I see these cops, they're with these groups of girls and they're all wearing pink and they're like walking around the streets and carrying. I think you're saying hen shows. I think you're saying hen shows and strippers.
Get out of the cars. They're getting out of the cars and they hop out. And I was like, what the hell? Like, you know, they're so buff that their sleeves are like about to burst.
Is it a car or is it a stretch Hummer?
I think it's the same thing.
Yeah.
No, well, I'm just saying.
Bad day to be Bonza. They cancelled all their flights this morning. It was kind of exciting, you know, because we had the Tig and then the Tig went down. And then so now it's just back to Jetstar, Virgin, Rex and Qantas. And I think we need a bit of variety in the airline space because that's why our flight prices are all so high.
Am I crazy? It feels like Bonza just started.
Yeah, no, it was quick.
I feel bad I never got to use it. Like, I always wanted to go on
Yeah,
Bonza.
but they didn't go to big airports and they were only selected little places. And
Yeah, but I like the purple. That was cool.
You never used it,
Virgin's
Ben?
Never
purple.
used it.
Yeah, all right.
Never used it. I always wanted to.
Oh, I did because they've gone into voluntary administration now, but. You know, Bonza's the name of the airline, and their flights were called like Aussie names, like Bazza and Shazza, and they really leaned into the Australiana thing. And I think maybe to their detriment in the end. In fact, the last time I was on a Bonza Airlines flight, I recorded my experience, and I think this is why they've gone down the drain.
G'day, cobbers. This is your Captain Roger on the blower, but you can call me anything you like as long as it's not late for dinner. Struth. Anyway, welcome to Bonza Flight 698. We're currently flat stick at a cruising altitude of 33,000 feet, going like the clappers. Got an estimated arrival time of 6 p.m, but I reckon I'll get there around 5:30. I'll just be fanging it. Probably have enough time to do a few doughies around Ballarat. Anyway, local time at Melbourne Tullamarine is 5:10. It's pissing down with rain, obviously, so you might need your brolly. It's wetter than a fart after a Vindaloo. Dinner lady Charlene will be out with the trolley shortly. She's got a bung leg, so just watch her. And, options tonight for Smoko are meat pies or meat pies. There will be Bundaberg rum and 4X Gold. The old Milton Mangoes on the service, or for you fancy pricks at the front, some Fruit Alexia. Matter of fact, if you can hear us, Charlene, can you bring us another Bundy and Coke, Dale? Me throat's as dry as a dead dingo's donger. Anyway, bit of housekeeping for you blokes and Sheilas. The in-flight movie today is just the footy. Just putting the footy on. Smoking isn't prohibited on this flight, so go your hardest if you're prone to a durry or two. Now, the dunny at the front, she's rooted, courtesy of yours truly. So if you need to drain the lizard or snap off a Grogan, use the thunderbox out the rear. But mind yourself, it is single-ply bog roll on Bonza Airlines, so it feels like sandpaper on your coit.
Oh, my gosh.
And under your seat, there is a life vest with a little whistle on it. But let's face it, if we're going down, that'll be about as useful as tits on a ball. Anyway, cheers for flying Bonza. Hooroo.
Captain, are you drunk?
Yeah, don't worry, mate. I'll take the back roads.
Shit, the PA's still on.
It's 6:10. Hallelujah, it's 6:10.
Talia in Melbourne, g'day. A teenager from the Northern Territory has caught $1 million barra in the Northern Territory. Can you name a fish?
Cod.
Cod, that's a good fish.
How many fish you got in you? Could you go like 2 more fish?
Tuna.
Yep.
Yep, one more.
a flake? Is that?
Oh,
it's
yeah,
a
it's a
shark.
shark. It is
Yeah,
a
it's a
shark, but I
sh-
suppose.
Oh, oh my God.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can,
you got
Salmon-
goldfish,
Salmon was
clown.
sitting there for the taking, I reckon.
Yeah.
absolutely. That's
Yeah.
a big fish.
Big fish.
Puffer fish for me. It's just fun, like sort of,
Yep.
Axolotl.
Yeah, excellent.
Oh, it's more like a lizard.
Yeah, true.
You
Probably
could-
actually
you-
not
the
a
old
fish.
Siamese fighting fish. They put two of them in a pot. They kill each other.
Yep.
That's awful.
Yep. And if you put them in a tank that's too big, they get stressed out and pass away.
Yeah, because
Okay,
they're like
well, this took a turn.
no, they're just like born to fight. They want to fight.
Why do you guys know so much about fish?
I don't know. I had fish growing up.
I had fish growing up as well. I was a real fish guy. Like I was like in my young adult years of like I was like 22 and I had a big 6-foot fish tank.
Mate, where did you go for your fish? Did you go to A1 Tropicals on Main North Road?
I might have perused A1 Tropicals.
Yeah, they had some good fish there.
They did.
Shouts to you if you are familiar with A1 Tropicals on Main North Road in South Australia. Anyway, let's kick on. Budget airline flight Bonza looks to be in financial strife after cancelling all of their flights today. One Bonza jet shares its name with the Aussie nickname for Sharon. What is that name, Talia?
Shazza?
Shazza, that's it. Billie Eilish has announced a massive Australian tour. We have tickets to give away tonight, actually. So if you stick around, you could win them. She wrote the song "What Was I Made For" which movie?
Barbie.
Did you like Barbie?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I was more of an Oppenheimer guy myself. It's the last day of April. What season is it next month?
It's gonna be May.
You sang that as well. It's
No.
gonna be May.
No, not month. We're looking for the season.
Oh, it's spring.
Oh, no, wrong on both fronts. No, unfortunately not.
She almost sang that a bit like Britney.
That's
It's
gonna
gonna
be
be
May.
No, it's Justin Timberlake.
Oh.
It's gonna be May. You know,
Ah.
Yeah.
famous.
I
Britney's ex-lover.
Very good,
I
Ben.
thought it-
Wow, look at him go.
I thought it was fun. Hey, Mark, do you know what season it's going to be next month?
Winter.
No, sorry,
It's always
man.
the ones
It's
you don't
confusing.
expect.
Yeah, it's
Stump people.
Yeah, don't think about it too hard. Peter, do you know what season it's going to be next month?
Autumn.
Yep, it's just still autumn. Doesn't change yet. Hey, the trailer for the Lion King prequel about Mufasa has dropped. Can you finish these lyrics?
I'm brushing up, I'm looking down, I'm working on my
Thus far, a rather uninspiring theme.
I know that's the song. It's I'm going to be the king, but I didn't hear the rest of it.
Oh, Peter. I'm sorry. Thanks for playing, though.
I mean, you knew the song at least. Shelby, can you finish the lyrics for us?
brushing up, I'm looking down, I'm working on my
Thus far, a rather uninspiring theme.
I just can't wait to be king.
Yeah, Shelby, you've done it. You're also in the draw for Nova's 10K a day in May, as is everyone who got on there, all thanks to Liberty.
And you get to choose the next song we play, Shelby. So, do you want to hear Savage Garden?
Or Shelby, would you like Amory?
Oh, I think we need to go a classic Aussie Savage Garden.
Yes.
Yeah, hard to go past, isn't it? Well, here it is.
Savage Garden, affirmation on this Tuesday evening. You enjoy the rest of your night, Shelby.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. See ya.
We were just talking about at the end of the quiz there before the song that the new trailer for the new Lion King is out.
I thought, because I don't know about you, but if I scroll through Facebook sometimes, there's so much fake stuff these days. You see trailers for things and they're not real. And I thought, oh, this is just a fake thing. But no, it's a real thing.
Yeah.
Am I crazy in saying that they already remade The Lion King?
Yes.
Yeah. So that was like a shot-for-shot remake, right?
And it was but what they did was they did the live action
Yeah, so
version.
it was like a real lion talking.
Okay, well, no.
No, it
Of a
looked like
real
it
lion.
looked like a real lion talking.
They made it very realistic.
Yeah, it's not like that.
looking.
It's not like they had a real lion and put peanut butter in its gums or something like that and did that old trick.
Old school,
Yeah. No.
Live action. So
Yeah.
it looks more real, but it's not real.
It's 3D, not 2D.
I reckon there was that.
basically.
Wasn't there a show back in the 50s with a horse and it was like a talking horse and they would put the rubber bands in its mouth?
Ed, is it Talking Ed?
So it was always trying to get the rubber bands going, and then they would just go,
horrific.
hey, get on there, I'm a horse and I can talk.
I think they were doing the peanut butter in the animal's mouth trick up until Cats and Dogs. You know, the ones spies?
One of the great films.
I'm pretty sure with those cats and dogs, they were doing the peanut butter
That's
trick.
awful.
I mean, it's not
Well, they get
wild.
free peanut butter.
They get free peanut butter.
No, sorry. I'm still thinking about the elastic band.
Oh, the elastic bands is not good. I back the peanut butter. I mean, if someone had to come in here to put a spoonful of peanut butter in my mouth so I could do my job, I'd be okay with that.
So, back to Lion King. This is a prequel. This will be a prequel. It's out December 19 in Australia. It's following Mufasa. If you haven't seen the trailer, here's a bit.
A lion was born without a drop of nobility in his blood. A lion who would change our lives forever. Mufasa.
Ah, so he's not like from a royal family.
No. So this is a brand new side of the story that we haven't seen. And apparently it's going to be told by Rafiki. Like the whole movie is him talking, and it's him talking to Kiara, Simba's daughter.
Yep.
Now she is going to be voiced by Blue Ivy Carter, Beyonce's daughter.
That's so cool that the monkey Rafiki's going to be telling the daughter about
her
granddad.
grandfather.
That's
yes,
really cool.
Yes.
I like
so
that.
it's going to be like flashbacks while he's telling her the story. That's the premise of it. That's all we know so far. Beyonce is also going to be in it as well.
And will Rafiki have peanut butter in his mouth? Do we know how they're planning on doing that? Is it
It's
CGI
2024.
or?
It's CGI.
Okay,
And it looks
interesting.
amazing.
I can't wait. Actually, now I'm pretty hyped up for that. I think a lot of people were writing it off, saying we didn't need it. I'm pretty keen for it.
Good.
I'm keen for that. Before 8 p.m. this evening, we are giving away 2 tickets to go see Billy.
I'm the bad guy.
Duh.
Yeah. That's some smallsy level prizing right there. She's announced the big tour, and you could head along.
Dropped this news last night. Huge Australian tour next year. What
Next
are you
year?
laughing about, Ben Scott?
Oh, don't worry.
What are you doing?
Producer Andy, outside the studio, was playing with my fidget spinner, and he dropped it.
Right.
And then I was freaking out here in the studio.
Oh,
We should
good.
talk about the fidget spinner next. I think we don't really, yeah.
No, I to be honest, I really, Can we talk about that
It's a big
after
hit.
this?
It's a big hit.
It's just incredible to me. It doesn't sound that exciting, but we need to talk about this freaking
Because I thought someone broke in with an axe or something. There was a lot of panic just then, and I was trying to keep it cool. But yeah, okay, I'm glad I know what happened there now.
Can we please do 13, 24, 10? Are you dating a man-child? Ben, could you please, up to the microphone, spin your
Oh, with pleasure, Belle.
fidget spinner?
Can I just explain before I give it a good red hot spin? It was my 2-year anniversary today, married to my wife, Sam. And for our 2-year anniversary, she got me a fidget spinner. But it's not like when you say fidget spinner, you think of kids in school. But this is for like men. This is for grown
It's
men.
not.
no,
It's a fidget spinner.
it's
There's no
a
such
man,
thing
that
as
one.
a fidget spinner for a man.
Belle, it's a man spinner because it's quite heavy. In fact, a child probably couldn't even lift this. And it's got really high quality ball bearings in it, so it spins for a long, long time. I'll give you a little demo now. So I'm going to spin it now. I think you'll be able to hear it, but you can't because the ball bearings are so good that it's
Can we
quite
do a thing?
faint.
Can we do a thing where you spin it and it just spins for the whole break? Like, because it could just spin.
Yeah, I just don't know if it's going to be audible.
Okay, well, let's see.
Yeah, okay, here we go. I'll turn my mic up. Testing.
You might have to turn your radio off a bit, but you can hear it spinning. It's incredible. It just
It's such a clean spin.
It just wants to go.
That's a great way to put it, Liam. It wants to go.
It's like when you're behind a really powerful car and you can feel it wanting to tear off.
Okay, so we can hear here the
It's still going.
nerdiness oozing
But, like, do you
out
know
of
what I mean?
both.
Like-
Yeah, I can see it's still going. We will put a story up on the Ben Lehman Bell Instagram of the fidget spinner. You can see it for yourself. It's like solid gold, and like I love Sam,
Yeah,
your wife. Like
it's
she's
worth
amazing.
its weight in gold,
The
yeah.
fact that she's gotten you this is so telling of how well she knows you, because for the last few hours, all you've been doing is playing with this fidget spinner.
I brought it to work so I could show all my friends.
It's like show and tell.
Yeah.
13 24 10. Are you dating a man-child? We have a call here from Chelsea in Adelaide. Good evening. Are you dating a man-child?
I am indeed. My man-child has literal stuffed toys on display in his bedroom, and they are all South Park characters.
Oh, gross.
Cat.
Oh.
Yeah, right. Do you know who it has? I watched that movie recently, the one about the Prince Andrew documentary, and how it's on Netflix, and how, you know, he did that interview and said he didn't sweat. And he has his stuffed teddy bears in his bed.
Well, let's not. Okay, I'm sure Chelsea's partner is lovely.
Chelsea, thank you so much.
I'm not sort of drawing any. Yeah, but I'm just
think
saying.
you are.
I'm saying it's creepy. That's what I'm saying.
Chelsea, thank you so much for sharing. By getting your voice on air, you're now in the draw for Nova's 10K a day in May. So stay by your phone. If you want to go on the draw, 13 24 10. Give us a buzz right now. You can also go on the draw for that 10K. Are you dating a man-child? And Belle, guess what?
What?
It's still spinning. It's still spinning.
Stop.
That is crazy. He's actually trying to stop it on the microphone. It's still
it
going.
wants to
It's
go.
too powerful.
Children.
All right, this is Benson Boone, Beautiful Things. A bit like my fidget spinner.
Oh, God.
Is it still going?
It is still going.
It's incredible.
13 24 10. Are you dating a man-child?
Liam, I realise that you are not safe from this either.
Me?
Yes. You said the other day, because you had a bit of a cold, and you said, oh, I've been taking my medicine. Which is what?
Demazin.
Demazin what?
Demazin for kids. Well, it tastes better. It tastes better. Demazin. Yeah.
And how many Panadol do you take at once?
One. I just don't want to. Well, I feel like, you can, if it's a small one, have two. But you get those like thicker ones, like Panadol Osteo. I feel like one would do it.
I've been with you on many trips, Liam, and sometimes if you've got a headache, you'll get your Panadol out. Yeah. And something that makes me laugh is what?
Oh, that was one time.
Oh, I think.
And I was very sick. We were on a work.
What was on the Panadol?
Oh, there was some instructions for my wife. Yeah, that my adult wife. Oh, I was just like, take one of these, take two of these.
She wrote like handwritten instructions.
Yeah.
Take one with food.
Oh my gosh, Liam.
Have you met Demazin for kids before bed? Yeah. No, it's good to have
Hang on, is Demazin for kids like you drink it?
Mm-hmm. It's good. Good stuff.
Amazing.
No, it actually tastes pretty good.
Joe in Sydney joins us now. Are you dating a man-child, Joe?
I am married to a man-child.
How so?
He likes to game, play Fortnite, but with other, his friends' kids or random kids, and then to not feel like a weirdo, he gets my kids to speak to the other kids, so he doesn't look like some type of
So he gets your kids to say like skibbity toilet and just pwned you and like that kind of thing, and like
that is catfishing.
Rizzing up Livy Dunn and all that sort of.
Land now, guys. Where should we land? Oh, I think there's some loot there. Because they run out of screen time and then they get to watch him gaze. So it's like having a teenager.
Is your husband like miming to your kids like what to say and being like?
Yeah, because I think they can press on the like remote, like when to speak and not. So he'll like, oh, say let's go here.
I think Belle, for me, hit the nail on the head when she said, Joe, your husband's catfishing. He's catfishing children.
They're like, man, this kid is really, really good. He's like a 40-year-old man. So, River in Melbourne. You are the man-child. Great to hear from a fellow one. Why are you in this camp?
Well, I've got a very extensive Matchbox collection at home in a cabinet, loft cabinet, and I've also got the map. So when my missus is at work, so I'll get home a fair bit before her, I'll set the mat up and start playing with the cars, and it drives her mad because, she'll come home and put them all away, and, it's just, you shouldn't touch another boy's Matchbox.
No, I get it. Are you talking about that rug that like a lot of 90s kids had with all like the roads and that sort of stuff on it?
Oh, yeah, no, 100%. And I've got, get all the different voices going in the car. And
do you do the thing where, because I had that rug growing up as well, and you go around the corner and you go...
Oh, yeah.
River, do you reckon could give us a bit of a, you obviously play with the Matchbox cars quite often. Could you give us maybe one of your favourite models, what it sounds like when it's coming around the bend?
Yeah, I'll give you my Land Cruiser impression.
All right, yeah.
All right.
Hang on, is that supposed to be that?
That's 23 years of practice right there.
Oh, River, that's your Land Cruiser. Have you got any other cars in your arsenal? I kind of want to see what else you can do.
Oh, I've got a XB Falcon.
Yep, give us that.
River, what else you got? What else you got in there?
I've got me Harley Davidson.
Oh, yeah, let her rip, mate. It sounds like we're right there on the bike with him. It's awesome. Wild Hogs forever, baby. That was cool,
Thanks,
man.
guys.
I actually want to hang out with you, River.
River,
Dude, that sounds like fun. Like we should go. You tell us what time your wife comes home from work, and we'll sneak around. And if there's enough time after the show, we can maybe play some cars together.
River, did you want to play with my fidget spinner, and I can play with your cars?
Yeah, I reckon we could make a trade.
Yeah, let's talk off air.
If it's gold-plated.
Yeah, absolutely, River. Thanks for getting involved.
Can we do this? I know this is a weird one, but 13, 24, 10. What sound can you make? You could win you $10,000 if you get on air. Nova's 10K a day in May.
I think we have to do what sound can you make with your mouth, 13, 24, 10, because we just spoke with River. If you just joined us, you would have missed an amazing caller.
Oh, so good.
So River was telling us about how he plays with toy cars when he gets home. And he said he goes onto his playmat with the cars and he makes the sounds. And we said, well, can you give us an example, River, of the sounds? And he said, sure, this is my Land Cruiser. He said, I can do an XB Falcon. Then he moved from cars into motorbikes and gave us the Harley.
It's so good. Did you see that kid, that little British kid who won? He was the best seagull impersonator on earth. He won.
I think I saw the headline.
Yeah, I think it was over the weekend. Have a listen to this kid. That's amazing.
You're telling me that's a human.
It's a young boy.
And the cutest thing is he was in a seagull suit.
Well, I mean, this one's niche, but one I've prided myself on. If you ever caught the O-Bahn in Adelaide, South Australia, or caught a bus and you validated your ticket with the machine, it'd go exactly like that.
So niche.
Yeah, a lot of the country would just be like, "Oh yeah, I'll take your word for it." But if you ever took a bus and put your ticket in and went, I'm sure I took you back there.
We were just talking about the seagull kid. Well, guess what? Nick in Melbourne's called up. And Nick, you can also do a really good seagull.
Yeah, I'd like to claim so.
Oh, Nick, do you reckon you're better than that kid?
Oh, I've done a lot of practice, so I think so.
All right, okay.
Well, whenever you're ready, Nick, take it away.
Oh.
False start?
Yeah, false start.
That's all right. Warm up.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good, yeah.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Nick, that is good. I love how only dudes have called for this one. 13, 24, 10. What sound can you make? Matt, give us your sound.
It's a bit of a silly one, but I get quoted that it's not bad with the baby lamb.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
A baby lamb. Righto.
Terrible.
No, that is good. It's good. It's like a full zoo tonight.
Another shot.
I thought it'd be longer. I thought
No, it's fine. It's just,
Matt, was that your best? Was that how long it goes for, or was it a false start?
Oh, it's a little bit of false start, a bit of nerves. But,
Oh no, you
yeah,
go for it. Go.
man.
Have another go.
Oh, I love this. I love it. Let's move to...
Sorry, is this what guys do when you're having beers and stuff?
Yeah, I think it's...
like Matt was like, oh, I've been told it's good, and is this...
Matt, give us your baby lamb. Come in the shed. Give us your baby lamb.
That's what you do.
Oliver in Sydney, what sound can you make?
So I'm a professional beatboxer. I can do a weird lip rolling sound.
Oh, I love that. I love beatboxing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Can you give us the sound?
Yeah. there you go.
Pretty cool. Oliver, because you are into your beatboxing, can you just give us a little demo now, just like what you got?
I can try. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
I haven't warmed up.
Yeah!
I like it.
Curious though, Oliver, is there like competitions for beatboxing and stuff?
Of course there is.
Yeah, there are. There are competitions all across Australia. There's big communities in Sydney, Perth, and Brisbane. And yeah, in Sydney there's a huge one.
Oliver, I don't say this in a joking way. It's the only beatboxer that I know of. Do you look up to Joel Turner?
I do actually. He's like one of the first original beatboxers in Australia. Everyone loves him.
Yeah.
Does he still like let it spit a little bit here and there?
Yeah, he does live shows every now and again. I was at one like about 6 months ago, I'd say.
We should get Joel Turner.
I would like Joel Turner to come on.
Let's get Joel Turner on Late Drive to do some live beatboxing.
Well, so Oliver, I don't know if you've ever heard our intro before, like at 6 p.m, 7 p.m. it starts. It's like Late Drive, and we've got Shannon Noel to do that. So maybe we could freshen it up around June. You know, halfway through the year, you could get the Late Drive. I don't know. That was about, you know, I'm not Joel. I'm not Joel Turner. Yeah, I'm just saying. It's like, you know, we could get him to do another one. Why don't we? Let's do it a little bit differently. So we got James here. James, do you think you could give us the sound, and then maybe Ben, myself, and Belle can try and pick what you're doing?
100%.
All right. So James, whenever you're ready, make your sound.
That's a kookaburra, and a very good one.
I don't think it was outstanding.
No, but you can identify it straight away. So it's like, it was good enough that we all went kookaburra.
But like, James, is that your party trick, or you just called up and thought, I'll just do a kookaburra?
No, I used to work with a guy who was the Australian kookaburra calling champion.
So he would be absolutely furious right now if he was listening to Nova, and you've just called up and cut his lunch.
James, is there any world where you could call that person and get him on the show?
Oh, geez, that was a long time ago. So I don't know. He would, yeah.
Well, maybe chat with the producers off air. If you can find that guy's number and get him on the show, we would get the Australian Kookaburra champion on the show.
It'd be cool if you like stepped up one day and you versed him in a Kookaburra off. Tom, make the sound and we'll try and pick what it is.
Chewy? Are you doing Chewy?
That's the one. That's the one.
That's why I didn't know what you were doing. Okay.
I reckon I got you covered on that one, Tom. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Ew, really?
Now, Tom, you do yours.
Oh.
Go again. Yeah, it's pretty. I think it's a dead heat.
I actually didn't mind you a little bit at the end there, Tom. That little bit of flair you put on there, maybe you go, maybe I don't have him.
You sound like your pigeons.
Now, this is exciting because, Tom, thanks for getting involved. We've said it's been all guys so far.
It's been a dude-heavy one, the old make a noise for us.
We've had a couple of ladies call up to make noises.
Thank God.
Let's go to Jess in Melbourne. Jess, good evening. How you doing?
Hi, good. How are you guys?
Very good, thank you. You make the noise when you're ready, and we'll guess what it is.
All right.
It's a horse.
We
You're a
got
horse girl.
We got a horse girl, baby. A very good one at that.
It was outstanding.
Yeah, it was incredible.
Oh, I thought she was just screaming at the start.
Wow. Sophia, hello.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, good. Could you give us the sound and then we'll try and pick what it is?
Absolutely.
Oh my God!
It's a baby.
That's amazing.
Got it right.
That sounds like you've got a baby with you. That is top notch.
Yeah, you like poked it to make it
Wow.
cry.
Sophia, you're in the draw for 10K a day in May. Thank you so much. As much as I would like to keep taking calls on people making noises.
Should we make it a thing that we do on Tuesdays?
13 24 10. Do you not know what your dad does? You might know the title of their job. Do you really know what they do? King Charles is returning to work. As we know, he's been off for a little bit after his cancer diagnosis. Very sad.
Some people thought that the big news was going to be that he'd passed away.
Mm-hmm.
But you're right, Belle. It was that he has returned to work.
But what is his job? What does the king do day to day? Because apparently he is, quote, too busy to catch up with his own son, Harry. So Harry is popping over to London for a bit from the US, and he's asked to have some time with his dad, and his dad said, no, I'm a bit busy. Bit busy with work, love. Apparently, throughout this period, His Majesty will continue to undertake state business and official paperwork.
I imagine there'd be a lot of signing things. Yeah. A lot of signing.
You got to pose for the photo for the money and that sort of stuff as well.
Yeah. It's hard for him as well. If your job is to sign stuff and you've got those sausage fingers.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
Take a while to find a pen in your hand.
Yes.
But yeah, then his own son's standing there going, Dad, please, I just want 5 minutes. 13 24 10. Do you not know what your dad does? Simon in Brizzy, good evening. Do you not know what your dad does?
Evening, guys. Yeah, I've got no idea. I just know he works like at the depot where all the trains go, and he loves trains. He's always talking about trains. But I have no. He definitely doesn't drive the trains. That's all I know. But I don't know what he does.
Is he a mechanic?
I have no idea. He's got like that fluoro vest that he leaves in, but I don't know. It's pretty clean though. So I don't know.
Could he be like security for the train depot? Do you know what I mean? Like he's just sort of watching the trains.
Oh, he knows a lot about trains, though. I don't know.
Is there a world where he's a ticket inspector? Like maybe he's getting on and off,
But
and
not
checking...
at the depot.
Maybe that's where the ticket inspectors start. Though.
I feel like this is in that realm of did you guys see online a while ago? Everyone was like, "What do engineers do? What is an engineer?"
Yeah,
no
that's a great question.
What is an engineer?
It's like an architect, but not.
No.
I honestly, gun to my head, I couldn't tell you what an engineer does because I know there's different types. Like,
you need one if you're going to build a bridge. You'll need one.
Is that
Yeah, but I think they do the hands-on stuff.
Because there's also a civil engineer.
Yeah, and then you got we've got an audio engineer.
Yeah.
But what's that?
I don't know. 13 24 10. Do you not know what your dad does? If you get on air, you go in the draw to win $10,000 every single day here at Nova.
Like you're sure there's a job there? You know, there was bread on the table. They leave in the morning. They come back at night. Maybe their clothes confused you a little bit. You might know sort of roughly the area, but hey, you could get $10,000 for this. 13 24 10. Give us a buzz if you don't know what your dad does. Jess in Brizzy, what does your dad do?
Hello. I couldn't tell you what my dad does. So since I was little, he's been telling the family that he's an engineer. So he used to work on a boat, and now he reckons he works on the river.
He reckons he works.
There's like water involved.
Yeah, right? He leaves the house in high vis, but then he comes back home in the same high vis and he looks perfectly clean.
Ooh.
Yeah. But I think with engineers, though, and I don't know, I'm making a lot of this up, but I think with engineers, they don't do the dirty work.
No, I think they do.
No, they don't.
No,
the engineers at the very top, and they tell everyone else what to do because they have this. Like, if you're building a bridge, for example, and they're a civil engineer, they tell everyone how to build the bridge.
They'll be sitting in the...
A civil engineer is someone... Oh, no, I'm thinking of a town planner. Yeah. I think a civil engineer is more like, and then the roads go this way and the tunnel goes that way.
I think, but what Ben's saying is right, Jess. I think what would happen is your dad would probably go to like a portable office near the river.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Near the work site,
Yeah.
but he's not necessarily getting his hands dirty.
Jess, you're now in the draw for 10K a day in May by getting on air. Congratulations. Aaron in Melbourne, you don't know what your dad does. Can you try and describe it to us?
Sorry, mate. I missed that. What was that?
Tell us what your dad does, the best you can.
So all I know that he does business consulting, and I never get too much out of him of what he does. He's just got back from China, doing some sort of business. We sort of think of him as, if you watch The Blacklist, Raymond Reddington.
I don't think he's like that.
Not like that, but we just don't know what he does, and he does his thing, and we ask questions, but we never get too much out of it.
So right, and Aaron, so what are the run us through the suits? Does he wear like a pinstriped suit? Like, is he a well dressed businessman?
Oh, he plays golf twice a week.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's fairly. When I see him, he's going out to meetings. He's well dressed. But yeah, it's a wonder for all of us.
Aaron, is there any world, Aaron, where there could be a potential second family?
Okay.
You never know. You never know, do you?
He's got some kids in China somewhere. Stacey in Brisbane. You don't know what your dad does either.
No, all I remember as a kid is my dad used to have a truck
and said he used to pull chickens' heads off.
Did he work for like Ingham's or something?
Did he butcher?
I don't know what he did, but it's not very nice.
I think we can work out.
Hang on. So,
he's-
so he had a truck and he pulled chickens' heads off. So I think he was like some sort of mobile butcher.
He would come and kill your chickens
No,
for you.
he would drive one of those horrific trucks filled with
No,
chickens
well, you don't.
and
Well,
crates
but
and
the
then
guy
take
driving
them
the
to
chicken truck is not the one pulling their heads off.
Yeah.
So he's got a dual role.
Yes.
Whatever, you know what I mean?
He's
Like,
got a
did
Whatever
you
it
live-
is, it's not right.
He's got a double qualification.
Stacey, did you live like sort of regionally, Queensland, or just like in Brisbane?
It was in Brisbane.
Did
Yeah,
you eat?
right.
Did you eat a lot of chicken growing up?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Checks out.
A couple falling off the back of the van, I'd imagine. Yeah. I'll pull this one's head off when I get home.
Bring your daughter to work day. Come on, Stace.
You want to have a go?
It's awful.
Anonymous in Perth. This is your uncle? You don't know what they do?
Yeah, so my uncle, he's actually in some Korean C.I.A. I can't really go into detail, but I think they deal with North Korean defectors and spies.
But where's the South Korean connection come from? Like, where's that
So
tie?
I'm actually South Korean by ethnicity.
Right.
So like all my family's there, but my uncle and my auntie, they're in the C.I.A. from my understanding, and they deal with North Korean spies. I don't know what they do. All I know is they how to use a gun, apparently.
How long you been in Australia for then, Anonymous?
For maybe 15, 20 years.
Yeah,
now.
right.
So, because the CIA is an American agency.
So it's a Korean version.
It's like
CIA.
so right. Is it even called? Like, I get is it like their own version of the CIA? It's not even called the CIA, or like
NIS or something.
so it's like secret.
Like
Yeah, I get you.
Right.
Like
And
it's like ASIO maybe. Like
How
it's
often
sorta-
do you see them, if ever?
Every year I go back. But the good thing is they always give us a ski trip coupon, and it's with a different name. So they've got a alias.
So they're like a Mr. and Mrs. Smith type.
I don't know.
And sorry,
I'm not-
and you said when they give you coupons, it's got a different name on the coupon.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I feel like maybe you were told this as a kid and then they've just kind of strung you along.
I think
I
I believe Anonymous.
No, because I think one of the North Korean spies, there was actually a lady who I think bombed one of the planes in 1988 before the Korean Olympics.
Right.
She was at my auntie's wedding, apparently. So everyone was really shocked. Yeah, so it's a bit of a pretty scary stuff.
It's like. And
I
look,
think you couldn't, if you were lying, you wouldn't just fabricate that specific story.
And I
out
sort of
nowhere.
like, I believe you, Anonymous. It also feels like you're talking to a kid at school, and they're like, you know what I mean? They're like, no, man, I swear my uncle could kill you if he wanted to. Like, he's in the CIA. That's incorrect. But like, yeah, I get you.
Anonymous, thank you very much for sharing. Good news is you're now in the draw for 10K a day in May. 13, 24, 10. We have got 2 tickets to give away right now to go see Billy.
And Ben and Belle, obviously very exciting that we had these Billie Eilish tickets to give away, and you've trusted me with an idea on how to give them away tonight.
Yeah, so whenever we do get tickets to give away to go see a musical artist, not sure how it happened, but the responsibility always does fall on Liam.
Yeah, and I've got a fun one lined up tonight.
After memorable, groundbreakingly creative segments such as Curry Styles, Ed Sheeran, Lasagna.
You didn't even blow on him. He's definitely burned his mouth.
Post Melon, and Spam Sniff.
Let's give her the tickets.
Call us right now on 13 24 10 for tickets to Sweet Chili Philli Eilish.
I thought it would have been Philli Eilish.
Yeah, could have gone with that. Yeah. Georgie in Melbourne, do you understand how the game's going to work?
No, can you please tell me?
I have some Sweet Chili Philadelphia here, Philli Eilish, and I'm going to be packing 150 grams of that into my mouth and singing a popular Billie Eilish song. If you can pick what the song is, you're heading along.
Oh my God, okay, yeah.
All right, here we go. I'm going to pop the lid now.
These ads for Chili Philli live rent-free in my head.
The angel at the
Yeah.
gates of
Yeah,
heaven.
there's the angel.
Yes.
Isn't there like a devil as well? Putting
Yeah.
some spicy sauce on it.
Yes.
That's the chili.
All right, he's opened up the sweet Chili Philli.
Oh my
He's
God.
going to start
getting
packing it in his mouth.
Ooh, yeah.
And
That's a lot of Philly.
Gross.
Here we go. Sweet chili Philly Eilish.
Yuck! I don't like that at all.
It really is.
All right, so his mouth is packed full of Chili Philli. He's going to sing a
Yep.
popular Billie Eilish song. You have to tell us the name of the song, okay?
Okay, oh my God.
What song is he singing, Georgia?
What the heck? Can you sing that again?
No, you get the one shot, sorry. Any
No.
guesses? Any guesses?
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm
Bad
sorry. Sorry, that's not bad, guy. Thanks for playing. Dakota in Melbourne. Do you want to hear a bit more?
Yes, please.
All right, go for it. What's the song?
Is it? Oh my God. Oh, is it? Oh my God.
3, 2,
Oh, is it
1.
Sitting in a Crown?
Dakota, you're going to go see Billy!
Oh my God, that's so exciting!
Yeah, congratulations. Buzzer beater. I was
Thank
just
you
about
so
to move
much.
past you. No worries.
I know.
Thanks for
Oh my
playing.
God, my heart racing is so fast. Thank you guys.
No, it's all right. Thanks so much for playing, Sweet Chili Philly Eilish.
Billie Eilish, Hit Me Hard and Soft. The two are live in Australia, Feb and March next year. info@billieeilish.com. Now, there's no more shows to be added, so get in quick.
I could be wrong, but does Smallsy
What?
have more tickets to give
I
away
think
in
he
surgery?
does. And I've heard he's going to do Grilly Eilish, where he's just going to chuck lots of barbecue meat in his mouth and sing. So stick around for that one.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.